everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another makeup tutorial and it is using the new limited edition Wet n Wild Walking the Red Carpet. Now I did already do a tutorial using the gold and copper side over here, but I had a subscriber that requested that I use the other side of the palette, so that's what I did. Most of these are cool tones, so I did do more of a natural look today using these colors. Not so much intense with the eyes, no false eyelashes today, no black eyeliner. So if you guys are still interested in this makeup tutorial, make sure you keep watching and let's get into it.
So the first thing that I'm going to do is use the Jordana 12-hour eyeshadow base, and this is in Continuous Almond, and I'm just going to blend that all over my eyelid and in the inner corner of my eye, and this just sets down a nice base for the eyeshadows. Next, I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. I'm first taking the Milani Brow Clear Wax and applying that all over my eyebrows and then smoothing it out. Then I'm going to take my spoolie, brush through them a little bit, and now I'm going to be taking the BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Trio, and I will be uploading a video on how to do my eyebrows very soon. Next, I'm taking the Milani Brow and Eye Highlighter, and I'm taking the matte side, and I'm applying that underneath my eyebrow, and then blending that in very, very lightly with my finger. And this also sets up a nice base for whatever eyeshadow we're putting underneath. So next, moving on to the Walking the Red Carpet eyeshadow palette, I'm taking this light brown eyelid color and taking it on a big fluffy blending brush and applying that in my crease. With windshield wiper motions, I'm going to go back and forth making sure this color is very blended out, and I'm going to be using this as my transition shade. Next, I'm going to be going into that same color, but instead with an eyeshadow brush, and this just gives it more pigmentation, and then I'm going to be placing that right onto my eyelid from inner corner to outer corner. After the base color is put on, I'm going to be taking the crease and definer color and combining those two colors, and I'm going to be taking it on a pointed brush, and I'm going to first start applying it in the outer corner of my eye, making that V, and then just slowly dragging it inwards. After we have that darker color placed, I'm going to be taking that same blending brush that we used for the transition color and blending out any harsh lines. Now going in with that same eyelid color that we used before, I'm just going to be going over the top of it and blending it into the darker colors. Now I'm going back into those two darker colors that we placed on the outer V and taking it on a big fluffy blending brush and just darkening the outer corner. And I'm just going to be blending this color upwards instead of over. Next, I'm going in with that same big fluffy blending brush and again blending out any harsh lines that there may be. And now for under the brow, I'm taking this light beautiful pink, and it is a matte shade, and applying that on top of the Milani highlighter that we placed down, and then of course blending out any harsh lines. Now for some eyeliner, of course I said that I was not going to be using black eyeliner, so I am going to be taking the Jordana Fabuliner in brown, and we're not going to be doing a wing today. I'm just going to be lining my eyes with this liner, and it's extremely easy to use, and it is surprisingly long lasting. And using the brown gives it a softer look than using a harsh black. So now I'm using the Lash Out Butterfly Mascara to coat my lashes, just applying a thin layer, and then after I applied the first coat, I applied I think about one more, just making sure that all my lashes are coated. And I did curl my eyelashes prior to this. I used the e.l.f. eyelash curler. So now I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics Corrector and Concealer, or the Concealer and Corrector, and mine is in the color Light. And I'm taking this green shade and applying it on any redness that I might have. I think I will be doing a review on this corrector palette. If you guys like that idea, make sure you let me know in the comments below. I absolutely love it, and I've been using it for pretty much everything. Next for my foundation, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation in True Ivory and applying a thin layer all over my face to even out my skin tone. And having the BH Cosmetics Corrector palette, using that green shade, really cancels out any redness that you may have, and I absolutely love using it underneath my foundation. Next, I'm going to be going in with some concealer, and this is the NYX HD Concealer. I'm just going to be applying that underneath my eyes and then blending that out with my Beauty Blender. After my concealer is all blended in, I am going to be setting that with powder. I'm using the NYC Smooth Skin Powder in Translucent, and setting first my under eye area and then lightly dusting whatever I have left on the brush all over my face. And now I'm going to go back to my eyes. So I'm taking those two darker colors on a pencil brush, and I'm going to be applying that underneath my eyes, really smoking it out and bringing the whole look together. And to line my waterline, I am taking always the Scandaleyes Kohl eyeliner in Nude. I absolutely love this pencil. I use it every single day. I've talked about it so many times, and I just absolutely love it. Now I'm going to coat my bottom lashes with the L'Oreal mascara, and now for some bronzer, I'm taking the NYC Smooth Skin, and of course this is in Sunny, doing a little bit of contouring, but nothing too crazy. I'm just going to stick it in the hollows of my cheeks, drag it up to my temples, onto my forehead, on my jawline, a little bit down my neck, and on the sides of my nose. Again, this is nothing crazy. I'm just bronzing up those areas and giving myself a little bit of color. Next for blush, I'm going to be taking the new Milani blush, and I don't remember what it's called, but it is the darker one of the two, and applying that just above my bronzer. And after I applied it, this is extremely pigmented, so I just run over it really quick and blend everything in with the brush that I used my bronzer for. And now I'm going to be taking that brow bone color that we used for underneath the brow and sticking that on the inner corners of my eye just to give the inner corner a little bit more of a pop. And now moving on to lips. I am taking the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Super Natural. I completely forgot about this lip gloss until I was digging through my lip drawer, and I absolutely love it. So that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.